Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the other side. And it is Friday again. Okay, it's not Friday. It's Saturday. It's Friday too. We'll deal with it. We'll run with it. I don't know what you want. I got my days crossed, and turns out that yesterday was Friday. So yeah, here I am on Saturday recording the Friday vlog. Yay! Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I don't even have an excuse. I just happened to look at the calendar last night and was like, that doesn't seem accurate, but no, it was. So here we are. I'm gonna check again just to make sure I wasn't really tired. No, it is Saturday. Today is Saturday. I should have recorded yesterday. That's okay, because as long as the vlog gets done in a timely manner, and as long as I, continue to be me, at some point I'm gonna upload one on Thursday, just because I'm not paying attention. So it'll balance out. But anyways, I really don't have too much of a topic for today. I was kind of thinking earlier, when I first got up, I'm thinking more towards the future, I guess, would be. And I don't mean crazy stuff. I've been watching a lot of Futurama lately, so I'm looking at that crazy future they've got and comparing it to where we are. And it a lot of weird things that we take for granted. I don't know. A lot of weird things happen in that if they happened today would be a real big issue, but it's just another thing that happens. So it's just kind of funny to think about, and it gets me thinking about the future and what it holds. I mean, this week I watched SpaceX send up a fuck ton more satellites, and I also watched their little 150 meter hop, which was really kind of cool. If you haven't checked out either of those, I strongly suggest it. If you don't care about the whole going into space thing, I don't understand, but I'll let you be. There are people who just don't seem to care about leaving the planet. I strongly advocate for it. Let's go. If signups open up to be on that first rocket for useless twats, this guy's gonna be right there. The first round obviously is gonna be people who can actually establish a colony, and then we go from there. But no, I'm definitely excited for whatever the future holds, because it's gonna be interesting, especially now. Like, if you think, imagine you ran into yourself from a year ago, and you said to him, look, there's going to be this whole thing that calls everybody into lockdown, fucks up everything. They're going to go, yeah, that's not going to happen. Well, it did. So one, I don't want to say little because it's a very serious issue. One thing can affect the entire timeline and kind of screw everything up. So, if we're on course to make this future a reality, one little thing can shut it down, and that's terrifying. Because I mean, we could be set out and ready to go, and we could be, boom, next planet, and we can colonize, and we could get all the resources we need, and we can spread the population out, which needs to happen in a lot of places so we can at least try and recover some part of the planet. But we could get the population down and we could help everything. But one little thing can creep up and, just completely destroy every hope that we had. And unfortunately, it doesn't take much because the world we live in, tensions are so high. Everybody's freaking out about everything. So, I mean, it's interesting to think about, sit and think, and try and understand where are we headed? As a species, as a planet, like, where the fuck are we going? What's gonna get in our way and what's gonna stop us? I hope nothing, personally. I would preferably in my lifetime like to see another planet. I'd be happy if it was the moon. I'd be, referencing back to Futurama, I'd be as happy as Fry when he first landed on the moon and realized there's an amusement park. Although I don't think that's an option just yet. But no, you want to go out and you want to explore, and it's really a cool idea to me. So I really envy the people that have gotten a chance to leave the planet. All the people up on the ISS and all that. Like, they're very lucky individuals. I mean, obviously they're working; it's their job. Like, they're doing stuff up there, but they're so lucky. Like, to just have a trip, just to go up that far, like that would completely rearrange my life. I know that. I would absolutely love that, but right now we're not at a place where that's an option, so eventually we'll get to a point where, space travel is kind of almost an everyday thing, kind of like flying. Any idiot can go to school and learn how to fly a plane now, which is a scary thought. We've seen what that leads to. So any idiot can learn to fly a rocket. That's an even more scary thought. But no, looking to the future, like even if we don't look that far ahead to the point where we're in space and going through things, if we look at where the planet is now and what we could do here while we're here, I'm not going to turn this into an eco rant because that isn't it isn't appealing to anybody. But no, there's a lot of cool little future tech that we can get going here on the planet to improve life. I mean, there's a ton of things. I'm always going to reference back to Elon because, goddamn, the man's got his hand in every pie he can imagine. He debuted his Neuralink. Was that last week or this week? I don't know. But it's super cool. It's one step closer to cyborgs, which I'm all in favor of, all the way. But it's something nice. It's good to think about that, using that as a stepping stone, because that's the first part. We see that kind of technology is possible at that scale, and that's the most amazing thing. Because basically, it's their goal is to take basically what your phone is and put it into a little teeny tiny little quarter chip, and then plant it in your brain so you can control it with your brain, and that's amazing. That's awesome. That's a great thing to have for several reasons. So I'm hoping that with that, it'll spur the rest of the world to kind of come together and stop being a bunch of fuckheads and get together and make up some cool tech, because there's a lot of room. There is a lot of room. Now, obviously, when I say Neuralink, I mean, I think myself, because I'm an asshole. But it has plenty of potential for other people. I mean, not just to do little mundane things, but if you think about prosthetics and stuff like that, it's a way to control your prosthetics in a better way, because you can plant that into a part of your arm. Like, if you lost your arm and you had to get a prosthetic for it, I'm assuming it's probably not easy to learn to get to use that new prosthetic, and it's not going to work as well as your actual arm. But when you start implementing, into the brain and getting a handle on that, and you activate that part of your brain that would normally move your arm, you'll have that same control. Hopefully. I mean, that's the goal. So, I'm always looking forward to that cyberpunk future. But that's where it's going, and I'm hoping that this jump starts that whole train, because there's so much that we can do, just to help people in general. I mean, there's so much room for improvement, and you always hear people, everything's been invented. No, it hasn't. Not even close. In fact, we've invented maybe, I wouldn't even say we've invented 100% of the things that we're going to need to continue life, or even 1% of the things that we need to do, that we can do. That's the word I'm looking for. So I mean, there's a long way to go. There's a very long way to go, and I'm really looking forward to it. Every day we kind of come up with something new. I think I saw something. What was it? I saw something relating to cancer the other day. Some college had some researchers, and they came up with something that attacks brain cancer. I think. I want to say it was brain cancer. Don't quote me on that. But it, it attacked it and killed it and did all that while it left all the other healthy stuff alone. That's beautiful. That's a great advancement. That's amazing. And there's still so much more. There's so much more to go just on that front that, you start thinking about other things. So I don't know what the next big kind of quality of life improvement is going to be. I'm hopeful that we get one soon because the world is slowly crumbling. And when I say slowly, I mean it is starting to fall apart. And when I say it's falling apart, it's already fallen apart. Things are getting crazy. And we need something. We need to get everything back in order. We need to stop fighting with each other. That's the biggest thing. But that's a whole other topic for different reasons. But no, I'm genuinely excited for the future and what it holds. I mean, for me specifically, I have no idea what that means. Clearly, I'm going to finish my degree at some point. I'll have that, and that'll be my set future, and I can work that way. I'm obviously keep doing YouTube and all that kind of stuff because I truly enjoy this. This is a lot of fun. Even these vlogs, like I've never been one for speaking or doing any of that kind of stuff. But sitting here recording these vlogs, I actually have a good time with this. Mostly because I can just ramble. And yeah, I can just sit here and ramble. I can come up with plenty of shit to talk about that, I don't know, it doesn't matter. But this is something that I'm actually genuinely interested in, and I enjoy looking towards the future. I enjoy the thought of what could be and what will be, and finding the parts that intersect there with that is the happiest to me. I mean, obviously there are certain things that we just simply won't be able to do, things that we just will blow right past, but there are a lot of really cool things that we can and will do, and I'm really excited for that. So I don't know. I'd love to hear anyone's thoughts on this. What they envision for the future, what they think might or might not happen. It's a great topic. I absolutely love discussing this kind of stuff. Just for the fact that we don't know. We really don't know. You could come into and talk about whatever, and just the most absurd, crazy thought of what could happen, what we could develop, what we could do. And everyone would go, "Wow, that's never going to happen. What are you talking about? You're an idiot. Shut up." And then, hell, for all you know, in 2 weeks, that's going to be what happens. People might get a little spooked. So if you know something, and it's happening soon, don't say it. But, there's really there's no topic that's off the table when it comes to the future, because anything can happen. Truly anything. So I don't know. It's a good topic. I would really love to hear what you guys have to say on it. So please let me know, and I'd definitely like to discuss it. So I think I've rambled for a lot longer than I thought. Holy Jesus Christ. Yeah, see, future gets me wrapped up. So yeah, I think I'll wrap this up here, and let me know what you think. So until next time, I will see you on the other side.